Alright, let me ask you something. Is your website ranking on Google but still not showing in AI overviews? Yeah, that's happening to a lot of people right now. And the reason is simple. Google AI doesn't care about your rankings the same way anymore. It's not just about keywords, backlinks, or being on page 1. Now, it's about one thing. Can your content actually be used by AI? So today, I'm going to show you something very practical. How to run a content audit. And how to optimize content for Google AI Overview. So your content doesn't just sit there. It actually gets picked, summarized, and cited by AI. The real problem most people don't understand. Here's where most people go wrong. They're still stuck in traditional SEO. They focus on things like keywords, backlinks, rankings. And yes, those things still matter. But AI systems, especially LLMs, don't read your content like a human. They don't sit there and go through your blog line by line. They scan fast. They extract information. They look for clean answers. So if your content is messy, long, and unstructured, backhand index pointing right AI simply skips it. Now, let's simplify this. A content audit is basically you reviewing your content and asking, what's working, what's getting ignored, what can actually be used by AI? Because here's the truth. You might already have good content, but if it's not structured properly, it's useless for AI overviews. Step 1. Find pages that already have potential. Alright, let's get practical now. First thing you need to do, go to Google Search Console. And don't overthink it. Just find pages that are getting impressions but have low CTR. These are gold.
Why?
Because Google is already showing them. You just need to optimize them so AI can actually use them. Step 2. Check if the keyword triggers AI overview. Next step. Open incognito mode. Search your target keyword. Now don't just look casually. Actually observe. Ask yourself, is there an AI overview? Which websites are being cited? Is your content there or not? If your competitors are showing up and you're not, backhand index pointing right, that's a clear gap. And that's exactly where you need to work. Now, this is important. Honestly, this is where most people completely mess up. If your content looks like one long wall of text, no headings, no spacing, no clear answers, then AI is not even going to try. You need to make your content super easy to scan. Use clear headings, keep paragraphs short, add bullet points, break content into sections. Think like this. Backhand index pointing right, if AI lands on your page, can it find an answer in seconds? If not, you already know what to fix. Now, let's talk about something most people ignore. Backhand index pointing right, can your content actually be cited? Ask yourself this simple question. Can this section be summarized in 2 to 3 lines? If the answer is no, your content is not AI-friendly. So what should you do? Start adding clear definitions, direct answer, step-by-step explanations. This is exactly how you create zero-click content. Content that gives value instantly and gets picked by AI systems. Another big mistake. People write very basic content and expect results. But AI prefers content that actually covers a topic properly. So, during your audit, check. Are important subtopics missing? Are competitors covering more than you? Is your content too short or shallow? If yes, expand it. Add examples. Answer related questions. Go deeper into the topic. This builds trust, not just for users but for AI too. Now comes the actual optimization part. This is where AEO, Answer Engine Optimization, and GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, come in. You're no longer just writing for Google rankings. You're writing for AI extraction. So your content should be answer first, structured, easy to read, easy to summarize. Add things like FAQs, bullet lists, short explanations. Because the easier it is to extract, the higher your chances of getting cited. Now, once you've made all the changes, don't just leave it. Go back and check again. Search in incognito. Look for AI overviews. See if your content appears. Also track in Search Console. Impressions, CTR, traffic changes. Because without tracking, backhand index pointing right, you're just guessing. Before you go, let me quickly tell you what not to do. A lot of people Check only once and stop. Ignore mobile versus desktop differences. Assume rankings equals AI visibility. Never track their results. And because of that, they never improve. Here's the reality. SEO is changing fast. It's not just about ranking anymore. It's about backhand index pointing right being selected, backhand index pointing right being summarized, backhand index pointing right being trusted by AI. And all of that starts with one thing: backhand index pointing right, a proper content audit. So here's what you should do next. Go audit your content. Fix your structure. Turn your content into zero-click answers. And start showing up in Google AI overviews.